Hello, hello, Aquarius. This is your August 2024 general reading. My name is Haley, and my spirit name is Soaring Heart Woman. Welcome, welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you are returning. Gonna jump right into the meditation. And the first thing that really I noticed was the coming together alliances, and how it was being shown was actually with the sun and the moon, and the conjunction when they come into exact conjunction, and how they work together. And the sun is much bigger and tends to be stronger, but when they come into exact conjunction, they actually work really well together. Okay. The their strengths merge. Okay, so this is what this is about, is the strengths merging between you and another. We'll get into the cards. I do believe for some of you, my Aquarius, that this is a relationship. It could be business partnership, but it's two coming together and building off of them, each other, and their strengths merging and growing within. I'm hearing growing within the heart. You'll have to excuse me. My throat is very sore. We have a lot of fires this summer, and my throat is finally starting to feel it. So if I sound a little funny, or when I laugh it sounds a little hollow, it's just because I'm trying to soothe and keep my voice from completely cracking. um, excuse me. So this alliance, this coming together, this co-creation, co-conspire. This is about finding allies who support you and your ideas, and you can support them in their ideas. It's what this energy is not going it alone. Finding your people, your tribe, your person, your coworkers, the people you want to work with in business. This is bringing in someone that has extra skills to offer to you and what you're wanting to bring out or manifest. This is if you have issues going on, discussing it with your best friend, concerns, talking with your best friend. This is about a new partnership, a renewal, or a rebirth in a partnership. The energy is building, and it will continue to build and build bigger as you bounce ideas off of another person. You do have to take care of your own energy field, your own energies first, your ideas and its process. If you have merged or connected with someone, you're called to notice the strengths you you need to notice what in that relationship is strengthening you, and where you may need to maybe take a step back and individuate from. You need to find what works for you and this person, the techniques that will work. I'm hearing it's amazing to love someone with a very big personality, though it can also be exhausting sometimes. So just taking note as to when you're needing a recharge and a reset. I'm being called to talk about if it's time to align yourself, or if you are aligning with another. There's this aspect of two becoming, I say this a lot too. I don't believe in two becoming one. I believe two becoming three. And what I mean by that is you have a person like chemical A, and you have another person, chemical B, in a relationship, or cup A, cup B. And one does not just pour into the other. A does not pour his cup into B, and B does not pour her cup into A or his. What is done is there's a new cup, which is the relationship, okay? And each cup, A and B, will pour what they can into cup C. And notice what I say when I say what they can pour in, okay? Because there will be days where A's cup is filled, but B's cup is maybe a third full, okay? And so cup A will fill cup C, the relationship, with a quarter or 2/3 of what cup A has. And cup B will fill cup C with a quarter of what they have. So it's not necessarily about equal parts. It's about the balance, because the very next day, cup B might have a full cup and cup A might only have a third. And so then cup B can put more into the cup C, the relationship. And so it's just being aware of what you can in the moment provide for the other, and vice versa. What they have to be in the moment, understanding what they can provide for you. There is a Aquarius, be wary of relationships that ask you to shrink yourself, okay? You are a star. You shine brightly, and you are meant to. And so be very, very aware of relationships that maybe ask you not to, or they want you to fit into a specific box. Well, Aquarius, you're not a box. You don't fit into a box. You will never fit into a box, and that's okay. That's exactly what's fantastically amazing about you. Don't change yourself or shrink yourself to fit someone else. I'm also hearing be wary of relationships that value the relationship over individual growth, or the project over individual growth. Because the issue with that is what happens is you pour too much into, so again, back to the cups, cup A and cup B, one or more parties will pour everything that they have into cup C, and then they have nothing left. But the thing is with those cups, you have to have a little bit in those cups in order for them to renew every day. So if you are not focused on your individual growth and an individual path, and you're focusing more on the relationship or the project or whatever it is, then something will give and something will burst or combust, right? You have to still be an individual, which is why I believe in relationships and in most connections, it's not about two becoming one, it's about two becoming three. You're still your individual self, and then you have the relationship. The relationship, when you're in a relationship or doing a project with another person, And you both can individualize within that relationship or project and strengthen each other that way so that the relationship or project flourishes. That relationship or project becomes greater than the sum of the parts. But the individual aspects are still there. And that's very, very important. All right, let's get into the cards. And we have the Magician, manifestation. Okay, this speaks on, and you can see you've got, it looks like it's the moon. It could be a planet, but the sun is right behind it. Okay, it's like a conjunction, again, with the sun and the moon. And the Magician is manifesting. He's using the abilities of the sun and the moon together, in order to flourish and move. The Magician is individual in and of himself. Okay, and he uses the connections he has to manifest and strengthen his own abilities. And that's what this is, strengthening yourself, strengthening your own abilities. Aquarius, let's get into it. All right. August 2024. What do we have for Aquarius? Page of Swords. Okay. This is new. This is interesting. You have two birds on his sword. I don't often get, with the Page of Swords, a negative connotation. So this is going two ways, Aquarius. The two birds is about communication. It's new, it's fresh communication. It's just starting to work together and kind of feel each other out. For some of you, other Aquarians, I am getting this little bit of like peaky kind of energy, and this is the energy of like, this is the beware energy. So being aware of relationships that are wanting you to put more into them versus yourself. So just be really aware of that. That is strongly coming up. I'm going to pull out all the cards and then we'll get into it a bit more. I will be talking a little bit about them, but I'll go more in depth as all the cards come out. This one. Six of Swords. Okay. Interesting. You're moving away from that energy. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, see, you're moving. Okay. This is exactly what we were talking about in the meditation. You're moving away from this energy of somebody wanting you to put everything into something for them, to benefit them, which will drain you. And so you're moving away from that and you're moving into a more nurturing heart space for yourself and moving towards an offer of working together that is more grounded, that is more stable, which is more balanced. Sorry about that, Aquarius. I had to take care of something very quickly. Kind of happens. You get a few distractions and some interruptions when you have animals and kids. All right. Yeah, you're moving away from this energy that wants to take from you versus give. And you're moving into an energy of giving, both sides giving. Yeah, this new offer is very giving, is going to be very fruitful. It's new, very new. Ace of Pentacles, yes. It's very new, but it's very abundant. This Ace of Pentacles is one of my favorites. With a stag there. The stag is the king of the forest. He's the protector. He's the nurturer. comes from a heart space of protection. The hair for abundance, fertility in things, not necessarily pregnancy, but fertility in and abundance in aspects of life. For some of you, this might actually be fertility. So if you're not wanting to get pregnant, be very cautious. Three of Wands. Ships coming in. This is a gift. This is an offer. It's going to be grounded. It's going to be stable. It's going to be material. You'll see it. It's physical. It's going to be passionate. It'll align with your passions. It'll align with your passions. The ship is coming in and dropping off its cargo, but picking up this man because he knows his passion is across the sea and he's ready to go after it. Aquarius, you're ready to go after it. You're ready to move. You're ready to move into this more stable, structured offer of balance, of give and take. Four of Wands. Yeah, what I'm talking. Stable, stability. This is very much, I'm getting a very much a relationship reading. It's almost like, Aquarius, you have gotten used to or have been in relationships that take and take and take from you, and you're moving away from that. She's alone on this boat. Usually they have the oarsman and the it looks like a mother-daughter duo or a mother-child duo. In this one, she's on her own. And so you're, Aquarius, you're willing to go at it alone. You're ready to stay, and some of you have been alone for quite some time because you're not taking this type of energy anymore. You're like, this is behind me. I don't want this type of energy. You're transmuting, you're transforming, and you want to work together with somebody. You want to have alliances. And that's why this is coming in, this offer, this physical grounding offer is coming to you. And it's only going to get better. It's only going to get bigger. And you're deciding if it's worth for you. You're deciding if it's aligned with your passions. Even though it's a stable, grounded offer, you're deciding if it aligns with your passions and aligns with you in the right way. You're not giving everything to this relationship. You're deciding if it aligns with your passions. And if it does, then you're willing to work with it and have those passions, but still be who you are and be who yourself and do the things that you need to do individually outside of the relationship as well as within the relationship. Judgment. You are passing judgment on it. You are deciding. You're deciding if this is worthy of you, worthy of your shine. If it can withstand your shine, if it can withstand your intensity without trying to take from you or diminish you. That's what this is about. Temperance, yes. Temperance is that exact three, that A and B equals C. The right amount of fire, the right amount of water equals steam. You're deciding if this is what's going to be. Because if this grounded offer can be this for you, this temperance, then you're determining that it's worth it and you will go ahead with it. But if it's not, you won't move. You are so in your power and in who yourself and know yourself that you will not get into a relationship with somebody if it doesn't strengthen you and them as well as the relationship at the same time without taking too much from either party. This is what I love to see. Oh my gosh, yes. See, the Knight of Cups, okay? Knight of Cups. Your grounded offer, this initial small token, more like friendship, is blossoming into a love romantic offer. because of putting it in judgment and deciding whether or not it's for you to pursue, whether or not it's for you to allow them to pursue you. But if it turns out that this stable offer is the balance that you are requiring, that you are accepting, the only thing that you are accepting, okay, the world card. This relationship will be your world. You will still be individualized, as you can tell. You see, she is individualized outside of the world, but she is still a part of the world. You will still get to be your individual self, Aquarius, within this relationship, which is why this relationship will be the world to you. Which is why the person in this relationship with you will get to be individual, and the relationship will be their world as well, because it is this balance, this alliance between the two that will strengthen each other above all else, which will then only strengthen the relationship and make it, like I said, make it the greater than the sum of the parts, right? You two are individually strengthened by each other and the relationship strengthens further. 9 of Cups. This is what you both have been asking for. You've both been wishing for. And it's coming in, Aquarius. This is downright gorgeous. Downright gorgeous. And as far as for time frames, what I'm getting, Aquarius, is this is coming in quite quickly. As soon as you're moving away from this negative energy, this energy of wanting to take from you and make you shrink and not be yourself. The people around you that are causing stunting and shrinking within yourself, or are not letting you individually grow and wanting you to put everything into the relationship or into the project or whatever it is, even if it is a job and then that's draining you, you're moving away from it. And when you do, all of these other things come in, relationship, everything that you want is coming in, and it'll move quite quickly. I don't think it'll feel like that at first. I think it's going to start off really slow. So let me recap with that. When you move away from this toxic energy, literally as soon as you move away, like it's going to be one of those things like, okay, let's say for instance, you left a job. You said, I'm not taking this no more. And you walk out and you literally walk out the doors and you're not paying attention and you bump in to this person. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And then you like go away and then all of a sudden you see them at the grocery store the next day and you're like, oh my gosh, hi. And then you get each other's number and you start talking. And then they say, hey, do you want to, or they offer, hey, can I get your number? Do you want to go for coffee? And then you go for coffee, and then you go, whatever. And as this progresses, once it's initiated, once you determine that you're like, okay, you know what, this seems like a pretty legit person and alliance, and they're not going to shrink me, right? You've looked for all the red flags, you've done all the things, and it looks like this is like a really healthy relationship. As soon as you determine that it is and you're okay with pursuing it, then it will move quickly. Like that. So it's like quick coming in after you leave this energy, kind of a slow process after that. But then once you've judged and decided that it is a healthy relationship and you want to go for it, then it will be quick. So it's like quick, slow, quick. Quick, slow, quick. It's kind of like a two-step or like a slow dance well, I guess it wouldn't be a slow dance, but yeah, a two-step, right? It's like quick, slow, quick. Actually, I think a two-step is like quick, quick, slow, but anyway, you get the point. So yeah, Aquarius, with that, I am going to end your reading. You have a beautiful connection coming in. Take it how it resonates for you. For majority of you Aquarius, I believe this is a relationship. If that doesn't resonate for you, try looking at it on the aspect of a project or a business or family or friends, and you might find that there are certain pieces or all of it that will resonate. So take what resonates, leave the rest, take it how it applies to you, and I will see you next month, or rather for your career and love reading in August. So it might even elaborate a bit more on this, or I might connect to a different Aquarius. Who knows? We shall see. So if you liked the reading, be sure to like it and comment. I would love to hear your story and what's going on for you. I want to build a very supportive community, and I do read every comment and try to respond. And with that, all the best and all my love. Bye.